Welcome back to The Explainer. Let's jump right into it today, because we are untangling a massive trap that almost every creator, builder, and professional falls into at some point. We're pulling from the human Maximus AI craftsmanship philosophy today, and the core lesson here is just absolutely crucial. It's all about the hidden dangers of isolated improvements.
So, think about this for a second. Have you ever fixed one thing only to realize you accidentally broke something else entirely? We've all been there, right? It's literally the most frustrating feeling. You have the best intentions. You just want to make this one little part of your project better. But the second you implement that fix, boom, a totally unrelated issue pops out of thin air. I mean, these everyday optimization fails happen all the time. Think about updating your phone because you want better battery life, but suddenly your absolute favorite app just crashes every time you open it. Or, tweaking a family recipe to make it a bit healthier, and you completely ruin the taste. Suddenly you're chewing on cardboard. Maybe you're building a website and you decide, hey, let's add some gorgeous animations, only to realize you've completely tanked your page load speed. Or, my personal favorite, renovating a single room in your house but somehow damaging the plumbing and the foundation. These things happen because we get tunnel vision. We focus way too much on the piece and not nearly enough on the puzzle.
So here is the real takeaway. A change is not automatically an improvement. We've got to shift our entire perspective here. A product, an app, a website, a business, it's not just a box of spare parts. It's a living system. Everything is connected. If you pull a thread in one corner, it's going to tighten the fabric in another. You really have to treat your digital projects like living ecosystems.
Section 1. Metaphors of a Master Craftsman. Let's think about a garden for a second. A true gardener doesn't just obsess over making one single flower look perfect at the expense of everything else. If you dump a bunch of harsh chemicals into the dirt just to force that one bloom, you're going to poison the soil. The rest of the garden just suffers and dies. So making one flower better isn't actually a success if you wreck the entire ecosystem to do it.
Or imagine a grand orchestra. A musician playing their instrument louder definitely doesn't mean better music. If the first violin just decides to completely overpower the rest of the string section, the harmony is totally destroyed. A truly great performance is about the whole orchestra working together, right? It's never about one piece dominating the sound.
And finally, let's look at a house. You would never, ever knock down a load-bearing wall just to make your living room a tiny bit bigger. True improvement has to respect the underlying structure. Honestly, making one room look beautiful doesn't matter one bit if the foundation is compromised.
Now, this specific trap we're talking about, it actually has a formal name. It's called local optimization, and it's defined as making one small part better while accidentally making the whole system worse. Basically, it's fixing things in a vacuum. It's building a lightning-fast website that's a total nightmare to navigate, or designing a gorgeous app that nobody can actually figure out how to use. And that's because local optimization triggers this dangerous ripple effect. Just tweaking one tiny feature can instantly clutter up your design, drag down your load speeds, break crucial accessibility features, and worst of all, destroy user trust. Heck, if you tweak a feature so it feels too mechanical, you might accidentally kill your brand's entire personality in the process.
So what this really exposes is a massive contrast in how we approach building things. There are two mindsets here. The beginner looks at a project and says, hey, I improved this specific feature. I made the button bigger, I added a cool animation. But the master craftsman steps back and says, I improved the entire experience. The beginner isolates, the craftsman integrates.
Section 2. The AI complication.
Now bring AI into the mix and things get really interesting. AI is obviously incredible. It executes changes at just blinding speeds. We're talking writing code, generating designs, rewriting copy, all in seconds. But here's the catch. Speed without wisdom creates unexpected problems. AI might flawlessly execute your command to optimize one chunk of code, but because it doesn't have the broader context, it has no idea that the new code just completely broke your mobile navigation. AI doesn't automatically get the emotional vibe of your brand unless you're the one guiding it.
There's this quote from the human Maximus philosophy that hits the nail on the head. AI gives you leverage. Craftsmanship gives you quality. Listen, AI is a tool, it's an engine. It is not some magic wand that turns a prompt into a flawless product. If you just toss the keys to the AI and forget about craftsmanship, you'll definitely get changes, but you won't necessarily get improvements.
To avoid a total disaster, we have to establish what we call the intelligent dynamic. In this partnership, you, the human, must remain the director. You are the one bringing the vision, the judgment, the context, and the priorities. The AI is your assistant.
It brings the speed, generates the options, runs the analysis, and explores possibilities. Sure, AI can spit out 1,000 variations, but it's your human judgment that decides what actually benefits the whole system.
So how do you actually do that? Well, one of the best techniques for a human director is establishing a freeze point. This is literally just a moment where you record exactly what is already working and you explicitly protect it from the AI. Before you ask your AI to build a new feature, you draw a line in the sand. You say, freeze the current navigation, freeze the branding, freeze the database. Do not touch these. It's how you safeguard your foundation while you're busy renovating the living room.
Section 3, the Craftsman Review. Okay, so before you accept any AI-generated change, honestly, before you accept any change at all, you really need to run through this 5-step Craftsman Review checklist. Number 1, what exactly are we improving? You've got to be incredibly specific here. Number 2, what else could this affect? Look way past the immediate fix. Number 3, what could accidentally break? Play devil's advocate. Number 4, how will we test this? Do not just assume it works, verify it. And number 5, the absolute most important one, did the entire experience actually get better?
Now, if you want to force your AI to adopt this systems thinking mindset, you have to change how you talk to it. Don't just type, make this better, that's way too vague. Instead, try using this exact prompt. Improve this while protecting everything that already works. Tell the AI to analyze how its changes will impact the entire system before it writes a single line of code. You have to force it to look at the whole garden, not just the one flower.
If you want to use AI safely and build beautifully, stick to these core rules. First off, change one meaningful thing at a time. If you change 10 things at once, you're never going to know which one broke the system. Second, verify those changes by testing the whole system, not just the part you played with. Third, never assume an isolated change is automatically an improvement. And finally, always keep yourself in the loop as the director. You set the standard, the AI just helps you get there.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want this definition of true AI craftsmanship to stick with you. Great creators don't just sit around improving pieces, they improve entire systems. They absolutely refuse to chase that one perfect detail if it means damaging the bigger picture. They know that a change is only actually valuable if it elevates the entire project. And that brings us to our final takeaway for today. A craftsman's real job is to protect the whole creation. So the next time you sit down to optimize, to fix a bug, or to build something new with AI, keep this mantra in your head. Think deeper, look wider, improve wisely, build beautifully. Ask yourself, are you just changing a piece, or are you elevating the masterpiece? Thanks for tuning into The Explainer. I'll catch you in the next one.